Hello. Welcome to the program. This is Auditory Stimulation with Thomas and Tommy, listening to the music of Blacksburg and Beyond.
What's going on, Blacksburg? I'm Tommy Davidson.
Hey Blacksburg, why no call? I'm Thomas Emmerich.
And this is the first installment of our new music show, where we review records, interview locals, and find out more in the Blacksburg music scene.
And some other strange stuff that you're about to see. For our next segment, we spent the last week phone tapping the Virginia Tech campus. Out in the field with the findings, our ace reporter, Phoebe Nicks.
What's Blacksburg really listening to? Hi, I'm Phoebe Nicks. We're here at D2 for the CT. We're phone tapping. We're talking to Jason outside of D2. Jason, what are you listening to?
I'm listening to FU by Lily Allen.
Nice, nice. How long have you been into Lily Allen?
I just got into yesterday.
Really? How'd you hear about her?
I was going around YouTube and just found it. I guess it's quite a well-known song, but I didn't know it.
That's cool. Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Oh, cool.
What's your name?
Omari.
And what are you listening to?
I'm listening to Get Busy by Triple E.
And what kind of music is that?
It's actually Christian rap.
Nice, nice. I don't think I've ever heard any of Christian rap. What are the big names in Christian rap?
Well, Triple E, Sho Baraka, Lecrae, Tadashi. That's off the top of the head. Yeah.
Nice, nice. And how did you hear about Triple E?
I heard about Triple E through some of my friends freshman year, part of the Impact movement. So when I got introduced to the Impact movement, which is a campus ministry, that's when I got introduced to Triple E.
All right, cool. Well, thank you very much. And what's your name?
Gabi.
And what are you listening to?
Right now I'm listening to Snow Patrol. They're my favorite band.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. How'd you hear about Snow Patrol?
I heard their song in an episode of Grey's Anatomy, and I was like, I have to know who made that song. And then I found out online, and then I downloaded everything that they had.
Okay. Did you hear a lot of music from television?
Actually, yeah. Especially Grey's Anatomy plays a lot of different music, and so I would hear a song and be like, oh my God, I love that, and then go find a band, and then they'd be related to another band, and then so it would just be this like big long line.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Hi, what's your name?
Imani.
And what are you listening to?
I think I'm listening to Trouble is a Friend by Linka.
And who's Linka?
I don't know. She's just like a singer that I kind of like. I only have like a couple of her songs.
Yeah, okay. How'd you hear about her?
I guess she was a free song on iTunes once, and then I kind of liked it. And then they used it on Grey's Anatomy once, so I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
That's actually two people right back to back who have heard their, gotten the music.
Yeah, so I like that. So that's pretty cool. They have good music on the show, usually.
I take it they do. Well, thanks a lot.
No problem. Glad to help.
Hello, what's your name?
Bill.
And what are you listening to right now?
Right now, Regina Spektor with some Flaming Lips and some Bloodhound Gang.
Oh, nice. Is that a mashup?
Yeah, it's mashup and just some random music I picked up from friends.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Is it a mashup of her latest album?
Yeah, as well as some of her older stuff.
Oh, so it's sort of like an overarching career?
Yeah, but most of the stuff off the new album because I hadn't listened to it before.
Is there a DJ associated with that?
No, it's just some songs that some of my friends recommended as well as some things they put together.
That's pretty cool. So how'd you hear about it? Just through your friends and...
Yeah, in their room they had iTunes on and just listened to it and asked about it and they were just like, oh, well, here's a couple tracks.
All right, well, thanks a lot. Hello, what's your name?
I'm Jager.
And what are you listening to?
I'm listening to the Lion King soundtrack.
Oh, nice. What song?
The first one, The Circle of Life, opening song.
Oh, well, we find our way through the path unwinding?
Yep, that's it.
That's the circle.
Yeah.
The circle of life.
Yes.
Thank you. This is Phoebe Nicks. Back to you guys in the studio.
He's a beautiful man.
Oh, gorgeous body.
Anyways, for our next segment, we call it Old School, New School, where pretty much we take an old album and a new upcoming album, or recently came out album,
See?
and we break it down for you. We give you a nice little recommendation. Climb in your mind and see what you need.
Freshen up that iPod playlist with some of these picks we're going to have for you. So I think you'll like what you hear, too.
Well, I guess we'll start off with New School, which this week is going to be Mr. Tommy Davidson over here.
What's going on, guys? You're with me, and this is the New School segment of the show. So the new album pick of the week is, drumroll, CFCF, Continent. Yes, the new artist CFCF. Behind me, if you can see the title. Oh, yeah, that's what the album looks like. Right there. Pretty cool stuff, actually. It came out last October, and the guy behind CFCF is a multi-instrumentalist DJ. His name's Mike Silver. He's from Montreal, Canada. And he actually initially gained popularity when he made a remix of Crystal Castle's track Air War. Very, very cool remix, actually. It's funny, I was reading an interview with him, and apparently he's very influenced by Michael Mann, the director of some of his films, such as Heat and Miami Vice. And it's like kind of has electronic pop sound to it, but I could definitely see what he means by the Michael Mann influence, because a lot of his music definitely seems like it could be part of a soundtrack for like Blade Runner and like some of those like kind of sci-fi action movie films. It's very interesting listen, and I highly recommend it. It's very danceable too, which is the cool thing. It's not like, soundtrack music where it's kind of like in the background the whole time and not really that noticeable. It has a lot of very like apparent melodies, and it's very catchy. So yeah, definitely check that out. And I guess we'll go on to the old school segment with Thomas Emmerich. Thomas.
Thank you. Now you're in Uncle Thomas's lounge, and he's going to introduce you to some stuff from the 60s. The Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. Now, it's bitter cold outside. February is cruel and it wears you down. So why don't you relax inside one night by the fireplace, get a steaming bowl of bread pudding, and put the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds on vinyl, and all that good sounds, the lush, warm harmonies into the air of your apartment. That aroma. Well, Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys really take a different direction here. I know what you're thinking. Beach Boys in winter, bread pudding, what is this? How does this go together? Well, I'll tell you why. Because this is just far different than their other stuff. It's just a warm and at the same time weird tension to it throughout. Three tracks I'd recommend to you. Waiting for the Day, God Only Knows, and of course, the great one, my favorite Beach Boys song, maybe my favorite song of all time. That's Not Me. That's Not Me, which, I mean, for my money is the best Beach Boys song ever written. Handles all the issues of really trying to go out and make it by yourself in a far different place than you're used to. Well, anyways, that's the end of this segment, and we're now going to kick it to the conclusion.
Great pick, Thomas.
You too, Tommy. Anyways, check out our... Wow, that was a weird spark there. I don't know, but check out our show for next week. We got lots of stuff coming up.
Definitely so. We have possible interviews with some local Blacksburg bands, perhaps. We had some band members coming in. What else we got? Another festival downtown Blacksburg, maybe in late March. We might have a festival promoter come down and talk to us about that. And, I don't know, get some hype going on for that.
And what's that festival's name?
We'll keep it a secret until the next show.
Anyways, I'm Thomas Emmerich. That's Tommy Davidson.
Who am I?
I don't know. Who are you?
Tamika Davidson. I'm Tamika Davidson.
That's the show. It was a pleasure working with you,
sir.
Absolute pleasure.
I love working with you.
Great work.